Hi, I'm Snowman, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play series. So, in between episodes, I've been pretty busy just grinding out, getting some little bit better gear. I got tired of just wearing basic iron armor with poor enchantments. I've actually got now a full set of netherite gear and tools, everything except for my sword. Still working on that. My tools are fully enchanted. My armor is I've got full protection on it, but I'm still lacking like Depth Strider and Aqua Affinity, those kind of like additional enchantments. So not fully enchanted yet, but I'm getting there. So as I mentioned in the last episode, today's project is I want to start working on an iron farm. You can kind of see I've got just a rough shape sketched out in Netherrack back there, but yeah, I want to get started on that. This is just a kind of a design I came up with based on like basic iron farming principles. This is a little bit. Oh, did I go too far? I might not have. So it's a pretty basic iron farm. All I'm doing is having villagers, 3 villagers in a cell with a zombie bobbing up and down in some water over a soul sand block. The only thing different from a very basic farm is going to be instead of just 1 or 2 or heck even 4 cells, I'm going to be going with I think 6. I think I did 6 cells. Maybe 8. The general idea was basically I wanted kind of a longer farm, something a bit more rectangular, just to kind of fit with the general idea of these being in a ship of some kind. So just a regular square didn't quite make sense because it left a lot of empty space. So I basically just shoehorned 2 iron farms in this right next to each other. And that's going to basically make up the entire deck of my next airship. I do plan on adding some decoration around this, but that's kind of a future problem. Right now I want to get it at least producing iron to some extent. Placing all this ice really makes me realize I want Swift Sneak. This is taking way longer than I would have hoped. So maybe next episode I'll try raiding an ancient city. I'll probably die a whole bunch, but I mean, you know, that'll be fun, at least for you guys to watch. I don't know why, there's just something relaxing about placing a lot of blocks just repetitively over a large area. It's like you can just kind of like zone out, listen to a stream or a YouTube video and just kind of work on autopilot. So I've got the spawning platform pretty much finished, and then after a quick pop over to the nether to get some glowstone, I'm ready to start working on the villager cells. The only real way to do this is going to be to do the kind of skyblock trick where you dangle yourself underneath. I hope that's where I wanted that to be. Nope, I wanted it one down farther. There. I need to go get some iron trapdoors and the beds, but this is 1 of 8. Now that I've got all of the frames for the villager cells in, I've got to add in the beds. In this version of Java, all you need is 3 beds and something to block the villagers from spawning on top of them when they get out of bed in the morning. This works by just having a couple trapdoors on top and not having any blocks underneath the bed. Just like this. In some versions of the game, you need a workstation for the villagers to actually work. But for this iron farm to work, you don't actually need that. All you need is the villagers have slept and see a zombie. So I'm gonna just repeat this setup 8 times over. Well, I guess 6 more times now, and I'll be right back. I know this is probably gonna cause me to jinx myself, but I somehow haven't actually fallen off of this yet, which I'm a little surprised about. I am notorious for falling off stuff. In fact, one of my server mates has asked the admin if I'm okay, just because I fall all the time. It probably wasn't the best idea to build a sky base for someone as clumsy as me, but at least it's entertaining. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is add in the cells for the zombies. I probably should have done this when I was already down there for the villagers, but I forgot. Let's see, I gotta go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's the 6th block I want. I need to pop up. Ouch. As I get shot by a skeleton. Okay, there. Now what I can do is place out the slabs. I'm using just top slabs here, mainly to save a little bit on resources, but this could technically be a full block because this is actually going to house a line of redstone dust. This is mainly to allow me to turn the farm on and off when I want. This line of dust is actually going to run to dispensers because the zombies are going to be bobbing in. I went too far. The zombies are going to be bobbing in water just so they can periodically break eye contact with the villagers, and it gives the villagers a chance to actually sleep. By letting them have a chance to sleep is actually how one of the requirements for actually causing golems to spawn. So it's really important that villagers have a chance to sleep, and having zombies bob in water periodically breaks the eye contact and lets them actually interact with their beds. The added bonus to this is by just using a dispenser to pick up the water, we can turn the farm off, which is just nice when the farm this size is going to produce a lot of iron, and I'm going to at some point not need anymore. And instead of just letting it pile up and rot, I can just turn it off. In addition to these lines of redstone that are going to be connecting these zombie cells, I've got kind of a U shape here connecting those two, and the on-off switch is going to be kind of right here in the center. This allows me to be able to, one, turn them off all at the same time, which has the added benefit of if it's been set off for a long, or if it's been turned off for a little while, it'll cause all the villagers to get back in sync if they somehow get out of sync, which actually helps the rate of the farm, because due to the kind of close proximity of the villagers, they have the ability sometimes to see a golem spawned by another cluster of villagers, which prevents them from actually spawning one. So be able to turning it off every so often will actually cause them to sync back up and all spawn them at the same time, and it'll greatly improve the rates. So I decided to start building the killing chamber for the golems. Mainly gives me something in case I fall, at least some area to catch myself, even though it's nowhere near the size of the farm, but it'll at least be something. Oh, am I out of blocks? Dang. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get some more. But yeah, I got the lines for the slabs for the redstone in. It'll just be a button up on top of here, because this will have to be a block too. And yeah, I'm gonna work on trying to finish this up. Get the hopper line down the middle here in, and probably the signs in water, and I'll be right back. So I've got the kind of the main killing chamber in. I just haven't done any of the lava yet, mainly for my own safety, because I will end up in there. It's basically just a bunch of bamboo signs over top of water, and then I'll put some lava on top of that, with the hopper line down the middle, and there's a chest. Right now I've got just a double chest at the end of it over there. Eventually I will have it as an item elevator, and then it'll go across some item sorters to sort out the poppies, and probably put the iron right into iron blocks just to kind of save on storage space. Now I've got to run a whole bunch of redstone. Just to connect up all of the chambers. I did this kind of to minimize the amount of extra redstone dust I had to run, because redstone dust can get laggy at times, but I still need a whole bunch of it to actually make this farm toggleable. Toggleable. It's kind of awkward word to say. But yeah, I've already got one cell kind of built. Mainly because I had to double check and remember how I actually built these. So basically I'll have a bucket of water in here, and when it's dispensed, the soul sand will cause it to be a bubble column to cause the zombie to bounce up and down just above the slab. It's like eye line, which is the, here I'll use that guy to show you. If you hit F3B, that little red line there on him, that's where his eyesight is. So the villagers actually have to be able to see that line there in order to be scared. So with him bobbing in that water, it'll cause his eye level to drop below the top of the slab, and bounce back up, giving them a little bit of a break so they can actually sleep in the bed during the night. I'm going to finish up building in these other 4 chambers and running the rest of this redstone. And then I think I might try to get some villagers in here. I did build a rail line, goes over to my villager breeder. So luckily I put them decently close together, so this should make it a relatively easy process, but working with villagers is never easy. Alright, so I've got all the villagers in, and I've even got some golems spawning. It's gonna take me a hot minute to get all the zombies in place. I've got most of the rails set up for that, but I think I'm gonna do that off camera. So yeah, thanks for watching this episode of my Let's Play series. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future episode, leave them in the comments below. See you next time. Bye.